Welcome home, DeKalb. Hey, welcome to Welcome Home DeKalb. It's Sasha The Diva. Happy holidays. Ding dong. You know what I love about the holidays? Family and friends, and just spending time together. I love the holidays. I also love to get in the kitchen and start cooking and my turkey and greens. So I wanted to say to you, happy holidays. We are going to have a fantastic show. Hope for the holidays, yes. And let me tell you why I love the show so much. I love the show, Welcome Home DeKalb, because it's about family. It's about living that American dream. It's about owning your own home. Yes, families right here in DeKalb County, they are living the American dream. Okay, so let me tell you about the show today. Are you ready? Yes, because I don't want you to go anywhere. First, we're going to spend time. You see me here in this huge warehouse. All this furniture. This organization, Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta, is servicing over 1,300 families a year. Phenomenal story. So we're going to spend a little bit of time with Megan Anderson. She is the executive director. And our Congressman Hank Johnson, listen, he is everywhere because I see him everywhere. He had a huge event. The name of the program is Home Safe Georgia. If you are in a foreclosure situation, you're trying to save your home, we're going to show you things that you could do to save your house. Congressman Hank Johnson, thank you for all you do. Now, remember I told you about homes and the American dream? Well, Janice Cotton was on our show. She got the key. She turned it, she opened the door, and she has her beautiful home. So I got to take you down memory lane a little bit to share her story with you again. And then we have a super surprise for her. I cannot wait. This is Janice. Hey, Janice.
This is how DeKalb County resident Janice Cotton spends the bulk of her day, enjoying quality time with her grandson Jalen and the comfort of her new home.
I've always been the type of person to believe that home is where I am, regardless of what state I am or what street I'm on or whatever, but I have a real kinship with this house already, and I've been here about a month now, and I'm loving it.
Like so many, Janice initially thought owning a home such as this 4-bedroom, 2-bath Decatur ranch was financially impossible.
I went through several banks, and after being turned down, actually I gave up. I gave up for a pretty good minute.
Now enjoying the benefits of home ownership, this determined single mother of 2 adult children says the benefits of home ownership far outweigh the hurdles she had to overcome to get here.
Wow, that's a long list. First and foremost, security for my children. My son Michael has autism, and everybody knows one day you're not going to be here. So this is my plan to leave somewhere for him to be forever, where he doesn't have to worry about, who's going to take care of me now.
That need to make certain Michael would be taken care of in years to come became even more critical when Janice was dealt yet another crushing blow from her own doctors.
So the hospital ran all kind of tests. They did a CAT scan, they did blood work, and he came back and he told me that he thought I had multiple sclerosis. And I didn't want to hear that. That's nothing anybody wants to hear.
If the confirmation that she had MS was a hard pill to swallow, even worse were the almost immediate implications the disease forced on her way of life.
The symptoms are different for every person. Mine were the numbness on my left side. My hands would go numb and I couldn't move them, I couldn't feel them, I couldn't do anything. My mobility, I would fall a lot. And I used to do the 5K company walks and I used to do the bake sales, and I'd walk my grandson, but all of that stopped.
As MS took a hold of her body, Janice was faced with the difficult decision of leaving her job of more than 10 years. While the thought of leaving a job she loved so much was tough, even more difficult was the reality that MS was now not only attacking her body physically, but also her family financially.
Why? Why me? You know, life is so good right now. Why me? Why now? Why this? You know, give me anything. Why this? Something I can't get rid of. But like I say, over time, you know, when I found out my son had autism, I actually went through the same thing. Why him? Why us? Why me? Why my child? You know, but over time, instead of thinking about what you can't do anymore, you should think about what you can do and what you will do and what you need to do.
What Janice did was take matters into her own hands. She applied for and was accepted to become a new homeowner selected to receive a hand up instead of a hand out from a local nonprofit. In fact, after a series of no's from various banks, Janice finally received the yes she was looking for from Habitat for Humanity Incorporated, an organization which has built more than 400,000 homes worldwide since 1976. Janice was, of course, elated to learn Habitat for Humanity approved her application. But now that she had someone to build the home, there was still a matter of financing it. To make that part of her dreams come true, Janice turned to this company, APD Solutions, a longtime partner of DeKalb County government.
I went through them, and they ended up getting me with the DeKalb County Road Home Program, and I can't really tell you how they worked it out, but they worked it out. And that's the best part, that they worked it out.
Even though she did buy a Habitat home, there is a mortgage that's associated with that. Now, because of some minor credit issues that she had, and many people go through this where they're told that they're not mortgageable, when just tweaking a few items, going to counseling, working with an organization like APD Solutions, we can help to merge all the players together to get the deal done correctly.
Working through APD Solutions, Janice was finally able to close on her dream home.
This house, oh my goodness. I have a ramp on the back of the house where if and when I am wheelchair bound, I can just roll around to the back of the house and come on in. And my hallways are 4.5 feet wide. I have a laundry room that's at the right level. All of my countertops and everything were put at my level. This house was basically built for me. And that's the best part. That's the best part about the whole thing.
In fact, this kitchen, designed to accommodate Janice's current and future needs, is where she spends time doing what she loves most, baking little confectionery treats she offers as sweet tokens of her appreciation for everyone who has made home ownership attainable despite her many challenges.
Let's bring these over here.
Well, my favorite part about my brand new home is, I say, just about everything. The new look. But what about the makes this home here for Habitat for Humanity is it's always staying together as a family, no matter what.
With beams lovingly signed by the scores of volunteers and local organizations who constructed their Decatur house, this home offers a fresh start for Janice and her family.
It's really about the core values which we have, which are restore, rebuild, and renew.
When asked to give words of advice to other potential homebuyers, Janice warns never give up and encourages others to seek out the many resources she credits with helping her attain her own piece of the American dream.
The help is there in DeKalb County. APD Solutions and DeKalb County, they really came through for me. I thank them. You know, from the bottom of my heart. I have a cake for everybody. I'm gonna bake a cake for everybody. I couldn't have done it without them.
As for Janice Cotton, we asked her if she'd have to do it all over again, would she? And she said without question, it was all in an effort to make certain that she and her family had a great place to call home, and they're certainly enjoying that. For Welcome Home DeKalb, I'm Diamond Lewis. Sasha?
I told you. Janice Cotton's story, wasn't that phenomenal? Her American dream, that beautiful house. I'm so excited. Okay, the surprise. Are you ready for the surprise? Remember I told you something good was coming up. Well, the Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta and Janice, oh, don't leave. We're coming back. Welcome home DeKalb. Happy holidays. It's hope for the holidays. Welcome back to Welcome Home DeKalb. I'm Sasha The Diva, and let me just tell you this. I am so excited because I have a wonderful person with me. Her name is Megan Anderson. The name of the organization is Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta. She is the executive director and my friend. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Sasha.
Happy holidays to you.
Thank you. You too.
What makes you come into this huge warehouse every day? It's over 20,000 square feet of nothing but furniture, and I always say it's a special person. What is it?
Well, we really feel lucky at the Furniture Bank because can be a part of our clients' journey. You know, they've come out of homelessness, domestic violence situations, living with HIV and AIDS, and they've worked really hard to get into their own apartment, get into a house, and we're that last piece they need to feel secure in their new home. And so we really feel privileged to be a part of that journey.
Now, I know what Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta is. Break it down. What exactly do you do and provide?
Right, we provide free furniture. So we guarantee a bed for every person in your family, so a mattress and box spring, a sofa, and then most households get about 14 other pieces. So dresser, nightstand, end table, coffee table, all the furniture you need to be stable and secure in your home and safe.
Now, this is something that I want you to think about, okay? You are starting over, you have children, you have worked all day. You get into your apartment, you don't have a bed. You sit down to have dinner, you don't have a table and chair. Think about that for your own self and how you would feel and your children. And Megan's going to tell us some of the stories, and I'm going to tell you some of the stories also on how that can change a person's life, knowing that I have something, right, Megan?
Definitely. I mean, we really see relief in the eyes of moms when they come and they're finally getting that bed for their child. And they're getting that table and they can, share a family meal at the end of the day after a day of hard work. So it's a relief, I think, to be able to provide for your family, a sense of security. I know as a mom, I read stories to my daughters at night and in their bed, and it's a place of security for them, and they love that, and it's safe for them, and I can't imagine doing that on a floor.
Because we all want that for our families. And I want you to have an idea of how many families that we are servicing in DeKalb County, along with other counties. How many families a year?
1,300.
1,300 families. That is phenomenal. And also, I want to send love to Chris Morris. She has done so much working with the Furniture Bank. And what did you just receive?
We get a community development block grant through DeKalb County, and we've gotten it for a number of years, so it's been really instrumental in keeping our operation running over the years.
Thank you, Chris. We just adore you, and thank you so much for doing that. And some of the stories, I have to tell you that when I have picked up the telephone with families in domestic situations and I have come into the warehouse, it is such an experience. You really give that one-on-one love, don't you?
Definitely. We're really lucky. Lonnie, who's our client service manager, has been here 10 years.
She's something.
Yeah, she's fantastic. So she makes every client feel special and make sure they get what they need.
And what I like is it is that one-on-one. So are you shopping for me or am I shopping for myself?
No, you're shopping for yourself. So you've earned this appointment, and we give you a list of what items you're able to get and how many of those items, and then you can pick out, what sofa you like, what dresser you like.
So you get to walk through the warehouse, and you know what? You're imagining your apartment and like, wow, that's a great sofa. That's a good color. I could put this here, and it's just a wonderful experience. And the furniture is absolutely free. So this is when we need your help through donations, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so what do we have to do? Now, you know you have some furniture that you need to donate.
Right, you can go to our website, which is furniturebankatlanta.org, or give us a call at 404-355-8530, and we will come pick up furniture at no cost.
And I said over 1,300 families. So if you want to write that check or you have the credit card, we can take those also, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Now, Megan, I've been in a warehouse, okay? I've been in this warehouse and it's so empty today. What happened?
We've had a ton of families be referred to us, and we really wanted to serve them before the holidays. So we've served about 100 more families in December than we usually do. We had 20 come yesterday, 12 this morning. So donations have been coming in, but they've been going right back out.
Wow, this is just so phenomenal. So listen, I want you to check out the website. I want you to give them a phone call. Don't forget that you can help through donations. You can also volunteer your time also and come and work in the warehouse,
yes,
right?
Yes.
What am I gonna do if I come here and work?
You can help clients shop. So some clients need help maybe picking out what goes together and what's a good fit. We also have corporate groups that build tables for us when we don't have enough tables in our inventory. So we have all sorts of good stuff.
And we have some surprising news. We have great news, right?
Yes.
We're moving.
Yes, we are moving.
Where are we moving?
We are moving to the West End. We purchased a warehouse a couple years ago. Finally have enough money to fix it up. So we are moving there in January.
High five. I am so happy for you. It is the Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta. Check out the website, call them. Now, when we come back, remember I told you about Janice Cotton? That was one of our families, and we picked up the phone and called Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta. Oh, we have a fantastic surprise for the family. I cannot wait for you to see. It's happening right here on Welcome Home DeKalb. Welcome back to Welcome Home DeKalb. I'm Sasha the Diva. Hope for the holidays. I'm so excited. I want to jump out of my chair for Janice Cotton. Okay, the surprise is here. And I've got to say thank you so much to Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta. They stepped up to the plate, and this will be a holiday Janice will never forget. Check this out.
Earlier in the show, we reintroduced you to the heroic story of Janice Cotton, a single grandmother whose battle with MS forced her to quit her job. Facing this unexpected financial strain, Janice worked with Habitat for Humanity to build and purchase her home, ensuring stability for her children, including an autistic son, Michael, and 2-year-old grandson, Jalen. Most importantly, the home was designed for Janice's long-term care, ensuring she would be able to easily move around once wheelchair-bound, as is likely due to her disease.
Once I started Habitat and I got into the program and things started rolling, the blessings were just continuous. They were absolutely continuous.
But when our Welcome Home DeKalb team first met Janice to share her story of home ownership, we noticed her reluctance in allowing our cameras to tour her home. Our interview, confined only to the living room area, told the story of a woman who was certainly proud of her house, but had yet to find true comfort in her home.
You want to be comfortable, and that was my main objective when they built this house. I said, I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to walk down the hall and not bump into anything, and I want to be able to go outside and not have to trip.
With a second-hand coffee table first donated by a friend who later called to take the table back, and a few malfunctioning pieces of furniture causing flare-ups with Janice's MS and frustration for Michael, an outgoing Janice had become secluded for the most part to just one room in her home.
I am now trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to put furniture here? How am I going to get this?
It costs a lot of money to get into your own home, and once you get there, you rarely have money left to purchase furniture. And so we recycle used furniture, either from individual households, hotels, companies, and they give it to people that are in need.
We asked Megan if she'd be willing to play the role of Santa for the Cotton family. Indeed, it's a role she says her small team of 6 full-time staffers and a few volunteers have played many times before, like this moment of tidings and cheer the Furniture Bank once brought to a local middle school student.
They had the kids at school make a list for Santa, and he put on his list that he wanted a twin bed. He wanted a bed because he was sleeping on the floor. And so they called us.
So when we told Megan about the story of Janice Cotton, the woman who now spends her time helping others benefits from the same Habitat for Humanity program from which she once benefited, Megan opened the doors of the Furniture Bank's 20,000 square foot warehouse to serve as a sort of winter wonderland to Janice.
I'm feeling pretty excited. I am. I will finally be able to get some furniture, and I'll be able to actually utilize my dining room and my living room now, and I won't have to stay in bed all day. I can relax in the living room. Oh, that's soft. Yes, that's nice and soft.
As with all of the 3,000 people Furniture Bank serves each year, Janice was able to shop, choosing which items were best for her. This shopping experience, designed to provide a sense of empowerment for survivors of domestic violence, HIV and AIDS patients, and those transitioning from homelessness, actually was even more critical to Janice's health.
Because of the fact that I have MS, it affects my left side. And I need items that are really, really soft. And then that way they won't irritate me, and it'll be a lot better.
While Janice gave every sofa the material test.
It's so soft. I am looking for a sofa and a chair, maybe even a let-out reclining chair, we shall see, and a dinette set. Tables for the living room and lamps. That is perfect.
Janice's sister and grandson Jalen gave every item an additional stamp of approval.
You like that? All right.
And now it's time for part 2 of Janice Cotton and her grandson Jalen's true dream come true. And it's just in time for the holidays.
With a donated moving truck as a sleigh, and 2 Furniture Bank staffers as elves, Janice Cotton's house became the true home of her dreams.
Yay! Turning point. It's something you don't want to accept, but when it is accepted, you just go forward. You have to put one foot in front of the other and just keep going, because you never know what's around the corner or who's around the corner, like furniture, or what kind of help you can get or what kind of help you can offer to the next person. When Habitat accepted me, I've always done it, but I started paying it forward even more.
For Janice Cotton, paying it forward would now include sharing the story of 2 tales: the work of Habitat for Humanity and the kindness of her new friends at the Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta.
I've already had people from the Habitat on the waiting list that have asked me, will Habitat help you with furniture? No, but the Furniture Bank of Atlanta will. And I've passed that information on. I'm going to get the application to take back to the Habitat office, and we're going to continue to spread blessings around.
And as Janice and Jalen hang ornaments of cheer, perhaps the biggest gift wouldn't be found in the form of a present left under the tree, but instead found in the spirit of community and humanity, which will truly decorate this 2-year-old's memory of this holiday season for years to come.
I think DCTV is Christmas 12 months out of every year, because you guys recommended me to the Furniture Bank. So you guys have answered prayer. You really have. And I'm sure you do it everywhere you go. And with this being the Christmas season, I thank you. I definitely thank you, because you have filled my house with even more love, with warmth and comfort, and just an overabundance of blessings. And I appreciate that.
And again, all of us here at DCTV would like to extend a special note of gratitude to the entire team over at the Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta for making the holidays that much brighter for Janice Cotton and her entire family. Now, if you'd like to donate either your time, money, or furniture to the Furniture Bank of Metro Atlanta, simply visit their website at www.furniturebankatlanta.org, or you can give them a call at 404-355-8530. For Welcome Home DeKalb, I'm Diamond Lewis. Sasha?
Diamond, I know that you are just loving this, and I am too. I have to say thank you to everybody because it takes a team to make this happen. Furniture Bank, thank you, thank you, thank you for fulfilling Janice Cotton's dream. Hope for the holidays right here on Welcome Home DeKalb. Welcome back to Welcome Home DeKalb. I'm Sasha The Diva. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this show. We so appreciate you. And you know what else I appreciate? That you're listening to me on Kiss 104, Atlanta's R&B. I'm just saying. What you can do is hit me on Facebook, Sasha The Diva on the mic, or you can tweet me at The Diva Sasha. Elena Portier, oh, I just love her name. She spent some time with Congressman Hank Johnson. Huge event on Home Safe Georgia on how we're going to help you save your house from foreclosure.
Imagine this. You're sitting at your kitchen table with a pile of overdue mortgage payments right in front of you. Now you want to pay them, but you've recently fallen on tough times. And I know this is a difficult situation to imagine, but for so many people, this is real life. But Congressman Hank Johnson and the Georgia Department of Community Affairs are trying to change that. What do you do when you're unemployed and you can't find the mortgage assistance you so desperately need?
Well, I've been trying to work with my lender since 2009. They finally gave me a loan modification, which they took $55 off of an $1,100 mortgage. So I'm now in a trial modification. I'm unemployed. I'm trying to see if I can get some assistance to stay in my home.
What do you do when you're struggling to make ends meet and a letter of foreclosure is trying to find its way to your mailbox? You need to find a place that's safe. And the safest place for most people is their home. Congressman Hank Johnson wants to make residents feel safe in their homes again by providing them the assistance they need to stay in their homes with the Home Safe Georgia program.
Home Safe is a program designed to help those folks through no fault of their own that have lost their job, that need some temporary mortgage assistance to bridge that gap to better times, Everett. So what we would like to do today is really coach these folks, work with them. Hopefully we can help a good percentage of them and help them bridge that gap to better times.
Through the partnership of the Department of Community Affairs and the Georgia Housing and Finance Authority, the Home Safe Georgia Mortgage Payment Assistance Program was created and has helped more than 15,000 people stay in their homes.
Over 95% of the folks that we've already helped have stayed out of foreclosure, which is really key for us.
This 18-month program is designed to help homeowners, whether they're unemployed, underemployed, 6 months behind on their mortgage payments, or even 6 days away from foreclosure.
The people seem to be quite hopeful and optimistic, and I'm just happy at this period of the holiday season that we can offer this opportunity for people who are unemployed or underemployed and just having trouble paying the mortgage.
Since Home Safe Georgia first launched in 2011, it has helped homeowners build a bridge to better times. And for homeowners, better times mean building a better quality of life for themselves and their families, making more memories in their homes, and having the peace of mind that you will be there for years to come. For more information about Home Safe Georgia, visit their website at homesafegeorgia.com or call 770-806-2100. In DeKalb County, I'm Elena Portier. Welcome Home DeKalb.
Congressman Hank Johnson, thank you for everything that you do in the community. Welcome Home DeKalb. I'm Sasha The Diva. You see me all the time. This has been our first season, and it's been a phenomenal show. And what you see, it looks real good. But you know what? It takes a team to make this happen. And I have to say thank you to so many people. Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany is always scheduling, making the phone call. She's on the set, assisting, making sure I've got it together, doing my cue cards. She's a really special person, and I really love her, and I just want to wish her a happy holiday. The big guy, Mikhail. Mikhail is always positioning. He's the lighting, he's the camera. He makes our show look so phenomenal. Mikhail, smooches and happy holidays to you. Diamond Lewis. Woo! What can I say about Diamond? She's top notch. She's been in the business for a very long time. I have a lot of respect for her and her work, and I thank her for teaming up with me to do the show. So Diamond, happy holiday. I was getting a little teary-eyed there. All right, so that's my family here on Welcome Home DeKalb. And also to Diamond, she was just honored Who's Who of Atlanta. I'm just saying, you go girl. All right guys, it's been a wonderful one. Happy holidays to you. Welcome Home DeKalb. Love you.